here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's in the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver makes the grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game. Buckeyes
pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physics.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made. short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defense... Coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Single back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a run.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hands off to the fullback. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. This time a completion.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the left side. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense trying to hang on, the 11th play on this drive.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target.
That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, ASU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Breaks into the clear. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made down inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. That's good for a first down near the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Sun Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Finds his man. It's Allen. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. An empty backfield on second and short.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And the Sun Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sun Devils! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a shotgun handoff here. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Bringing pressure. Caught by the receiver. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Oh, he throws it back. Using his legs on the scramble. Good enough for 1st down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, ASU. They connect for 6.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this 1st half has ended.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They're setting out to try the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Nice throw caught for a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And now from the pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touch. Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and
when the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there. The deficit will remain where it is. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. There's contact on the throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Arizona State. Way too much speed on that play. Coach, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He was held to a short gain. Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
I'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now
here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Ball handed off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The DB is backing off from the line now. And the back now goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Receiver makes the catch, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Now they're running on the toss. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find...
Touchdown, Sun Devils! They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. QB decides to keep it here. Running with purpose.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Oh, it's a double pass. Looks like he's going to run it. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage